Me Time, episode 15. I have a podcast, Growing Outgrown. I filmed the second episode inside the bathtub a little earlier ago. I will post the link to my podcast in the description below. Episode 15. It's still Black Music Month, currently June 28th. And exactly 1 month from today, I'll be 26. 26. I also started my own record label too. I've been putting out music, I've been releasing content, but it was all unofficial. It was with all the intent and all the purpose of getting to this moment and more. But I paid some money to get it, LLC, Swab Records Limited. So I got that. Now that I have a label, now what? Also signed Sonic Dope Seller for 1 year. His contract starts today too. So we about to figure out some things, because that man is tough to work with. Babe got me relaxed. Had some wedding cake. If y'all know, y'all know. I just want what I want. How come people just can't listen to me? If you love me, you would listen to me. You wouldn't ask no questions. How can I add more value to people in my life? What can I do? I feel like that's the only way to be successful without having to go to another company or another job. This is just my mindset. I know this mindset isn't for everybody, but I just don't want to go back to work for nobody else. I want to start my own business, so I started my own business, and I want to figure out the ins and outs. Just like when I was working at Zoomies, or when I was working for Jeep, or when I was working doing stagehand work for Life is Beautiful, or when I was working for Day in Vegas, or when I was working at UPS, when I was working at a furniture store, when I was working at another furniture store, when I was doing all these different things. There was a lot of on-the-job training. I was hired because I was coachable and I could be taught to do it. So I started my own business because I know I'm coachable and I know that I can do it. Now I know what a company is, ins and outs is different when you go and work for somebody else. It's a manager, it's a general manager, it's a online manager, it's marketing, it's front desk, it's sales associates, it's all these different ins and outs. But when you do it yourself, it's a bit different. You got to be all that, or you have to be knowledgeable in some areas, or just not be afraid to go and figure out how to do that and go put people in position to fail and to succeed. Ultimately, figure out who will and figure out who won't, and just cycle it. So now that's what I'm going through. Can I do it? Yes. Do I have the power? Do I have the motivation? Do I have the people around me? Yes. Do they know that they're here and what was about to take place? Not really. I feel like I'm more so like I'm the leader. Like I'm tired of being humble. I can follow very well. If somebody wants to show me something, somebody wants to teach me something, I can follow very well. But yeah, do I have what it takes to operate this record label, Swab Records Limited, and do this podcast? Honestly, I can't afford not to. I went to school, graduated with all this experience, and did all these different things. As of right now, I have no excuse. I can't afford not to do what I'm doing right now. If I truly want to make some money, if I truly want to operate and self-sustain myself through my craft and my talents and my gifts, I can't afford to not do what I'm doing right now. If I know that may or may not make sense to y'all, but it makes perfect sense to me. And I have to do it with energy. I have to do it with pride. I have to do it with strive. I have to thrive when I do it. I can't get distracted. I can't get distracted, not at all. And with me, I lack discipline. I was lacking discipline, excuse me. But I really want it. I really want this because I want to be good. Like, it's cool depending on another job is good, depending on unemployment or is good, depending on you in a relationship and somebody pay you half, okay. All that stuff is cool, but I want to make sure that I got me first. So that way I can make sure that my parents are good, because my parents is talking about retiring and they're actually retiring. I'm like, okay, dang, I can't really afford to take no steps back right now. I can't afford to go lean on moms and pops right now because they got their own situation going on. I'm a father, so I can't just say, okay, well, I'm gonna go back home and I'm gonna try. I can't do that right now. I gotta go forward and I gotta march forward and I gotta double up, triple up, quadruple up what I got now, bust it down, flip it over, turn it down, press it together and shake it over. Just like God say, I gotta do all that. And I know it can be done. So this is episode 15. Y'all see my locks forever. Did my locks. Also, I'm gonna do a plug. I'm gonna show y'all some. This shea butter, woo! I just got out the shower. Got some essential oils in it. How about this right here? This is some woke oil. It works wonders. I done put up a TV, started a record label. Man, that's only since this has been around. I started a podcast, done what else? There's a lot of things that really come from this. So this is the woke oil. Y'all can see it. Let's do it this way. Energy, motivation, staying focused.